Students, so let's start from the topic pronoun. Earlier you did the topic noun. In today's topic we will discuss rules related to errors. When we talk about any topic from the 8 parts of speech, actually from competitive point of view you should know the definition, not only the definition but also the error finding rules, so that whenever in the competition error sentences related to errors come, you may reply. So now we have discussed the definition of the pronoun, after that types of the pronoun in detail with the example sentences and how we can use them. Now we will discuss the errors related to pronoun. As we know there are 8 types of pronoun, we should also know how to use these 8 types so that we can write error-free sentences related to pronoun. Let's see. First of all, how to use reflexive pronoun in any sentence. It means we can't use blindly ourselves, themselves, himself, herself. We should follow some rules. How we can follow them? Actually, there are some verbs. Some verbs are reflexive, some are non-reflexive. It means when I am saying reflexive verbs, it means these are the verbs you have to remember. After them we can use reflexive pronoun. And non-reflexive verbs means these are the verbs or the words after which reflexive pronoun can't be used. How? Let's see example. We enjoyed ourselves during the tour. In this sentence, enjoy word came. Enjoy word was present in the reflexive verb. And after that, we have used ourselves. Why we have taken reflexive pronoun ourselves? Because the subject is we. It is plural. That's why ourselves has been used. We enjoyed ourselves during the tour. Next, he applied himself to the job. Apply means this is also reflexive verb. We have used according to he, himself, a reflexive pronoun after it. So here enjoy and apply are reflexive pronoun. That's why we have used pronouns after them. Next list. Some verbs are not reflexive. It means they are non-reflexive verb like keep, turn, qualify, move, rest. After these words don't use reflexive pronoun, otherwise errors will occur. So such verbs are present in sentence. We cannot use pronoun himself, herself, themselves, ourselves, yourselves, etc. First sentence. She has qualified herself for the job. This is wrong because after qualify we cannot use reflexive pronoun. Correct usage, she has qualified for the job. He hid himself in the kitchen. After hid also can't be used reflexive pronoun. So he hid in the kitchen. That will be the correct usage. Next is reflexive pronoun can't be used as the subject of a sentence. It means we can't start a sentence with reflexive pronoun like myself. Myself went there. In this sentence, myself, sentence has started from myself, yani reflexive pronoun. That's why it is the wrong usage and there is error. Correct usage, I cried myself to sleep last night. I whistled to myself to calm down. He and you reached that place. He and you, correct usage. If instead of he and you, subjective case we have used, we start using himself and you, it will be wrong. That's why reflexive pronoun can't be used as the subject of a sentence. Subjective case. Now, where we can use subjective case and where we can use objective case. Earlier in this lecture, I told you about what is a subjective case or subject case or what is a objective case or object case. Kindly go through that. Subjective case is the case used for a noun or pronoun that is the subject of a verb. For example, the boy eats pie. In this sentence, the boy is the subject of the verb eats and boy is in the subjective case. So the boy becomes subjective case. Then the rule where the subjective case comes, if and it. If the sentence starts from if and it, after that subjective case will come. Let's see how. For example, the sentence is, it is me who have passed the exam. In this sentence, we have taken it in the beginning of the sentence, and after that objective case me is used. But we can't use objective case after it, because if and it are followed by subjective case, the correct uses it is I. Instead of using me subjective objective case, we have used it subjective case I. It is I who have passed the exam. And one more rule is there, who is a relative pronoun. And whenever we talk about the relative pronoun and after that we have to use the verb, just see the subject coming before relative pronoun. According to that subject, verb will be used. I has been used as subject before relative pronoun. That's why according to it we will use the verb have. So it is I. There can be two errors in this sentence. First of all, it is followed by subjective case. If it is not followed by subjective case, error occurs. Secondly, if before the relative pronoun subject is I, according to that subject we will take have. For example, if instead of using I say it is he who has, then has will be used, not have. So kindly note the two errors related to this sentence. Next example, it will be us who will buy a new car. After it also subjective case is used, not objective case. That's why it is the wrong usage. Correct, it will be we, subjective case, who will buy a new car. For example, Brandon is a gifted athlete. It was he who caught the winning touchdown Friday night. Again, it after E we have used subjective case. It was we, subjective case has been used. So all the three sentences are correct according to the rule. Next, objective case. In the previous slides, we saw that how and where we can use subjective case. In this slide, we will see where the objective case can be used. Objective case refers to when a noun or pronoun is used as an object. To know this rule very well, to recognize the objective case, first of all you should recognize what is a direct object, what is an indirect object, or what is object of a preposition. Because object can be of two types, direct or indirect. So how you will understand direct object or indirect object? Let's see through the sentences. In English, the objective case only significantly changes personal pronouns. How? Objective case examples are pronoun, for example, is he. Its objective case pronoun will be him. Sentence with objective case pronoun, I bothered him. In this sentence, him is working as the object of the sentence. Next, he gave me an apple pie. In this sentence, there are two objects. First is me, next is an apple pie. How we will recognize where is the indirect object and where is the indirect object? Actually, whenever the question arises of the direct object or the indirect object, sometimes in the examination also they gave you 4 sentences and underline the object and the indirect object and tell you and ask you the difference between direct object and indirect object. So the easiest way to find out where is the direct object and where is the indirect object is the definition of the two. There is the difference between the two. In this sentence, me is the indirect object because it is answering the question whom. To whom the apple was given? Me. Me ko apple mila. That's why me is the indirect object. Then what was given to me? Apple pie. So it is given the answer of, it is giving the answer of what. So whenever any word gives the answer of the question what, it becomes the direct object. So in this sentence, he is the pronoun, gave is the verb, me is the indirect object, and apple pie is working as the direct object. So students, this is very important from the examination point of view. Some students find the pronoun chapter very difficult. If you will understand this topic from the definition of the pronoun, then its types of pronoun, then what is objective case, what is subjective case, where the objective case is used or where the subjective case is used, and what is a direct object and indirect object or the object of a preposition, then you will be able to answer many questions in your examination. Next, if the sentence contain verb and preposition, then they are followed by objective case of pronoun. It means after prepositions, objective case is used. How? Between. Between is a preposition. After between you and I, between you and I, Rahul is brilliant. Objective case is used. But here, you is working as both subject and object. Actually, how we will find out the error? In I. We can't use I, subjective case here, because of the preposition between. So correct statement, between you and me, Rahul is brilliant. So in this sentence, me, now after preposition, you is also objective case, me is also objective case. So this is the correct usage. One thing more, if after the preposition name comes, name will be used as it is. But after and, objective case will be used. See the next example. He is demonstrating experiment to Rahul and she. To is a preposition. After that name comes. So as it is, we have taken it as a subject. After and we have taken the objective case, but here we didn't. That's why there is error in this sentence. Instead of using she, we will use here her. That is the objective case. So correct sentence. He is demonstrating experiment to Rahul and her, not Rahul and she, because after preposition we can't use subjective case. So no one was there except Ram and him. Except is also working as preposition. That's why after and we have taken the objective case him, as Ram was the name. That's why it has been used as it is. There is no change. Some more examples of objective case. Let them play. Let is a word. After that also we use objective case. That's why them has been used. Between you and me, he is intelligent. Objective case has been used after preposition between. I am teaching you and he. Here also. Before and also objective case. After and also objective case has been used. He wanted her to drive the car. So please go through these examples. Next, ordering of the pronoun. Most important slide. When all the three pronouns are used all together in the singular number, then we observe the following order. So students, please remember, when three pronouns are used together, what will be the order? 2 plus 3 plus 1. Yani second person plus third person plus first person. In these examples, you second person, Jack third person, and I first person. You, Sam and we. Here also same procedure. You, Tina and we. Here also 2 plus 3 plus 1. So don't forget this rule. It is often repeated in the examination. Second rule relating to the ordering of a pronoun. When all the three pronouns are used all together in plural number, or there is confession unpleasant, it means you have committed a mistake and you are accepting that mistake in the sentence, then ordering of the pronoun will be 1 plus 2 plus 3. First, second and third person. Like I and you will go for a movie. I is the first person, you is the second person. And if there is also the third person, after that you may use the third person. You and he are toppers. So this is the ordering of pronoun. You should remember, whenever three pronouns are used together in singular number, 2 plus 3 plus 1. And whenever there is some unpleasant act that you accept, and also the numbers of noun are in plural, you will use 1 plus 2 plus 3 series of the pronoun. Next rule is regarding the possessive case. Possession means belonging, like possessive pronoun. You remember I discussed in the previous slides. Possessive case of pronoun will be used according to the first subject. It means if the two subjects are joined by the following conjunctions. These are the conjunctions, as well as together with, along with, like or not, in addition to, rather than, except, no less than, nothing but, more than one, besides can also come here. So you should remember these words whenever in any sentence these words, two nouns come by joining these words in between. You should remember that the verb and the pronoun will be used in the sentence according to the first noun, like Rani as well as her husband. Here the conjunction is as well as. Two nouns, her husband and Rani, are used. Here the verb is has, pronoun is her. We have used the pronoun also singular and verb also singular because with these conjunctions, verb and the pronoun agrees with the first subject only. Rani is singular, that's why has singular verb is used in the same way. Pronoun her is also singular. About the verb uses, we will discuss it in the next chapter, in the next lecture, next video lecture, that will be subject verb agreement, or that is also known as syntax. In that you may use that. These rule will be same as we are using it in the possessive case. Next sentence, my sister along with her friends. Here also with along with we have used before that my sister. Her friends were plural. My sister is singular. That's why verb and pronoun will be used according to my sister, not according to her friends. So is singular according to the my sister, verb is singular. In the same way pronoun yani possessive case, that is also singular, her. They like Ram are responsible for their destruction. In this sentence, they and Ram both are joined by, associated by the like word, but we will see only the first subject, that is plural. That's why verb used with this is also plural and the pronoun used with this is also plural. So remember these conjunctions. Next also, possessive case of pronoun is used according to the nearest subject if two subjects are joined by the following. Earlier, in the earlier rule, we talked about that all, like in the earlier slide we discussed about as well as, together with, along with, like and not, in addition to, and their rule was different. Verb and the possessive case was used according to the first subject, but whenever the subjects are either or, neither nor, not only, but also, none and but, rule has been changed here because in these type of sentences, whenever two nouns are associated by either or, neither nor, not only, but also, none or but, verb and possessive case both agrees with the second subject only. Like in the first sentence, neither the lecturer nor the students. Second subject is the students. That's why verb is plural and the possessive case is also plural. Next sentence, not only she but also his brothers. We are here not talking about she, we are talking about his brothers. That's why verb is plural and the same way possessive case is also plural. Next, either brothers or sister. In this sentence, after or, sister is singular. That's why verb is also singular was and the pronoun is also singular her. Hope you have understood. Next, you have to remember these: each, every, either, neither, anyone, many, or more than one. Whenever any sentence starts with these words, possessive case will be singular, like, and that singular will also his. We can't use her. Possessive case will be used here, his only. Anyone can donate his organs to me. Anyone is indefinite pronoun and his is possessive case. Each boy is supposed to drive his bike. Many a student has done his assignment. More than one pen was found in his drawer. So for each, every, either, neither, everyone, many a, more than one, possessive case his is used. Next, indefinite pronoun rules. Definition we have done earlier. Either, neither, each other are used for two persons or things. Anyone, none, one another are used for more than two persons or things. People love one another unconditionally. We have used one another for people, that was plural. The two sisters fight each other, reciprocal pronoun has been used for two persons. Anyone from the team is to be appointed as a leader, is used for indefinite pronoun. Either of the two men is a dancer. It means we are talking about only one of the two men. Neither means none of the two men, either means true, one of the two men. So the verb used is singular. Question tag subject. What is question tag? We will also this as a different topic, question tag, and the rules according to the question tags will be discussed in the later video. Subject of a question tag is always a pronoun agreed to the number, gender and person. Now what does this definition stand for? This definition means, first sentence, they were not studying. In this sentence we are talking about the subject they. They is already a pronoun. So and we helping verb was were, we will use, and the sentence is negative. In the negative sentence, question tag will be positive. That's why verb will be used as it is, and after verb pronoun will be used as it is they. Were they followed by a question mark. If instead of using they could use any other name, but we can't use name in the question tag. The question is that pronoun is always used in a question tag. Like she is dancing, in this sentence also she is already a pronoun, no need to change, just the sentence is positive, question tag will be negative. Isn't she, abbreviation has been used because we have always to use abbreviation in a question tag. He hasn't eaten, has he eaten? It means has he, hasn't, it was already negative, so the question tag will be positive and the pronoun he will be used. In question tag, you will always see only pronoun before the question mark. Remember this rule. Next, uses of both. If the subject of a sentence contains both, then it means both is always followed by and. First rule. Second rule, negatives are avoided with both. It means whenever a sentence starts with both comes as a subject, we cannot use negative sentence. Note, it means cannot come in this sentence, because to use negativity in a sentence for the two people, we can use neither instead of using both. If the statement is positive, only then you can use both for two people. First example, both the girls are not working. It is wrong, yes, because I told you negatives are avoided with both. Instead of saying both, we will say neither of the girls is working. It will be correct to use. But positive statement can be taken with two persons. Both Jack and Tom are singers. This is the correct uses. Next is the what, which, who, whose, these uses. First of all, we generally use who, whom, whose for persons. So which is used for things, that is used for persons and things. But if we refer to choice between two or among more than two, which will be used. How? First sentence, of the two teams, which is the best team? It means there are two teams, we will use which for a choice. Which is your best dress in the shop? This is also question of choice comes, we will use which pronoun. Noun is used only after possessive, it is not used after possessive pronouns. Like ours is a populous restaurant, we have used possessive noun. This bike is yours, here it is possessive pronoun. That house is hers, here possessive pronoun is used. That is demonstrative pronoun, this is also demonstrative, ours is possessive noun. What, which, who and whose further uses. Preposition plus whom is used. First sentence, by whom was the vase broken? It is also correct. But if you don't want to use this preposition before whom, you can take it after it. Who was the Ramayana written by? By can be used later on. By whom was the Ramayana written? This is also correct. But only at one place by will be used, either before whom or either before the question mark. Next, the same. Same can't be used as a pronoun. How? First sentence, he bought a mobile and using the same. Here, the same can't be used as the pronoun. Instead of using the same, we should use it. He bought a mobile and using it. It is the correct usage. She bought a dress and wearing the same. No. She bought a dress and wearing it. Instead of using the same at the end as a pronoun, we should use it. Next, what is used without an antecedent and it refers to things only. How? It is unbelievable what he said. What has been used without an antecedent? He is riding a bike through the park. Next, whose is used for possessive case, which is used for non-living things and animals. This is boy whose bike was broken. We have used whose. This is the dog. Now we have used which helped her to find way to home. Relative pronouns like who is generally used for the subject and whom is used for the object. Ganesh is the boy who. The boy is the subject, that's why who has been used. She talked to a person. Person is the object, that's why whom has been used as for the object. Noodles, which we eat at least twice a day, are one of my family's favorite foods, which has been used here as the relative pronoun for the things noodles. The store on the corner where for place we use where relative pronoun. Where we usually buy all of our art supplies born to the ground. Next, if we are referring to a choice between the two or more things, then we use who. Of the two persons, who is perfect? No, it is wrong. We don't use who. Whenever we talking about the choice, even if they are persons, we don't use who, we will use which. Of the two brothers, which is perfect. In the same way, who is your son in that long queue? No. Which is your son in that long queue? Now the most important usage of that. Actually, the students often get confused where to use what, where to use that, where to use which. The most confusing part of any relative pronoun is the difference between that and which. Actually, there are some words you have to remember. After these words, even if you are talking about a person, even then you will use only that. Which and who cannot be used. So you have to cram these words for the better understanding. First of all, my father has given me everything that I needed. In this sentence, that has been used because everything was used. This is the only shirt that he owns, and this also the only was used. That's why that relative pronoun occurs. My wife has spent the little money that I gave her. Here the little has been used. That's why that has been used. All that glitter is not gold. Here all has been used. That's why that relative pronoun comes. So you have just to remember what now. What is the subject that interests you more? It means in any sentence, whenever what is used, after that if we need a relative pronoun, only that comes. He has the same pen. The same has been used. Earlier I told you about that the same cannot be used at the end of sentence and as a pronoun. Now I am telling you, whenever there is the same before a noun, after that if we need a relative pronoun, only that comes. Mr. Joy is the most laborious man that I have ever met. The most laborious man, in this sentence the most has been used, that's why relative pronoun only that can come here. So these are the words. Please remember these words in each and every exam, whether it is CLAT or HSSC or SSC, always these type of sentences come. So you have to remember which pronoun can be used after these